Hello YouTube, this is Taylor with Cliffs of Claven bringing you our next war recap. And I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there is a horrific thunderstorm going on outside my house right now. And I've got all kinds of electronics plugged in and attached to my face. And so if I die bringing you this war recap, it will be worth it. Those are the sacrifices I make for you, YouTube. Although it literally just occurred to me at this moment that if I die making this video, you'll never see it. So actually, this is a really terrible idea. But if you are watching this video, it means I survived to bring you a pretty heartbreaking defeat by the Clavens against Korean Kingdom. As you can see, we lost by a little bit less than 4%. Very unfortunate. And the problem was that we had 2 Town Hall 11s and they had 3 Town Hall 11s. And as you can see, we, despite several attempts, could not put a star on their number 2. Which made the difference in war. We had several attempts against that base and just could not get the second star on it, or even 1 star in this case. Couldn't put 2 stars on number 1. We did get 2 stars on the number 3, and of course 3-starred all of their remaining bases. Now on our side, they did get 1 star on each of our Town Hall 11s, but they left some of our 9s uncleaned, which is why it was a tie, because they couldn't quite get our lower bases cleaned up. But unfortunately, because we could not get a second star on their number 2, that is why we lost the war. And the reason that we could not get a star on number 2 is because we are terrible. However, our Town Hall 9s, as usual, did come through for us in this war, so we're going to look at a few of those replays. And we're going to start off with number 5, Mikey B. Mikey B did not have his usual 6-star war because, like a champ, he decided to try to get a star on one of those Town Hall 11s with his second attack, even though he is a Town Hall 9. So we're going to go ahead and give him credit for a 6-star war that he usually has, because he gave his second attack in service of the Clavens. But these first couple attacks I'm going to show you are really like the most heroic Queen Walk attacks. So the theme is Queen Walks for these first couple attacks. Mikey's quite a pro at a Queen Walk. Drops in the Baby Drag to make the funnel, which is very nice. Queen's going to get a little bit low, but he does have a rage spell that he's going to drop on her in just a second. Drops a genius wizard over here because that wizard tower is distracted. So after the wizard takes out that builder hut in the corner, the wizard is going to come over and help out a little bit on this wizard tower, which was very nice, kind of speed things along. Unfortunately, the baby dragon does go down, and that archer tower locks onto the wizard, so a little unfortunate. Here's the second phase of his attack, a bowler walk coming from the top. He does not know it yet because this was a fresh hit, but there is a Lava Hound in the clan castle. Makes that funnel nice and wide, drops in his Valks with no wall breakers because he knows they're going to go right to that. Oh no. A couple of his Valks spun off onto the edges, which is going to come back and haunt him a little bit. Springtrap throws 1 Valk right there, and he's going to lose several more Valks as they go sort of merry-go-rounding on that archer tower trying to get the queen, and then boom, back outside the walls. So all of his Valks now are on the edge. His queen is the only thing up in the center of the base, and she is doing a lot of work. Big value for that Queen Walk. She is going to do most of the heavy lifting. Lava Hound in the clan castle. Now, as long as he does not pop the Lava Hound, it's pretty irrelevant. Lava Hound's not going to be able to do anything to those Valks and bowlers. Unfortunately, these wizards do get locked on, and they will eventually cause that Lava Hound to explode into those lava pups, which is pretty unfortunate. Queen over there just took down the enemy king. She's taken fire from a couple of defenses, but she does still have all 4 healers on her. So the queen's in pretty good shape, still has her ability as well that he hasn't used yet. And right here is the unfortunate moment when these wizards are all going to get locked onto this Lava Hound and pop it, and that is bad news for Mikey. He's got 1 poison spell, which will help a little bit, but unfortunately those level 4 lava pups are serious business, and it's going to end up hurting him quite a bit. In fact, these pups are going to take out pretty much all of his remaining troops along with the help of this cannon. And then it's going to be all about the queen. There go his wizards, and the only troop he has left is the queen. Does have a rage spell still for her that he's going to use right here at the very end. He's going to pop her ability and drop the rage to speed up those archers. And then the archers, they're geniuses. They go around the corner and start shooting at the cannon. Idiot queen decides to go through the wall. What are you going to do? 3 stars for Mikey. He doesn't even need any troops to finish it. Just the archer queen alone will get it done for him. Nice job, Mikey. All right, let's take a look at Jack going in on number 6. This was another fresh hit 3-star, and Jack had a 6-star war this time around. We're starting to get used to that from Jack, which leads me to believe that his account was hacked by someone. Jack is also going to go in with a Queen Walk, and he's going to start up here towards the upper left-hand side. And He drops a couple of wizards here with the queen, which I don't know if he did that on purpose. Like maybe he thought he had the healer selected, but really had the wizard selected, but does not really get too much out of those wizards. Just like Mikey, he's going to drop in the Boulder Walk over on the other side, and also like Mikey, there's a Lava Hound in the Clan Castle. But this is kind of an unusual base design where it's got the Town Hall in this ring in the center. So what Jack is going to do is, whenever he releases his Valks, he's going to make a funnel there for him with the Queen and the Bowlers, and he's going to drop a jump spell right there to take his Valks directly into the core, and I'm sure that those Valks are just going to hop right over the wall and go straight to the Town Hall, and this is going to be an easy 3-star. Obviously, that is what is going to happen. I can't really foresee any other way that things could work out for him other than Valks going straight to the center. So there comes his king, going to kind of take advantage of those defenses targeting the queen, get his king in there, get a couple of extra hits off while some of those defenses are distracted. And here come the Valks. Boom, there goes the joke. Come on, Valks, go! Oh, no. And the Valks are going to the outside. That is unfortunate. So his queen is over here working on the Lava Hound because that's a pretty intelligent thing for the queen to do. You definitely want to make sure you get that Lava Hound popped because that makes the raid easier. The Bowlers and the Valks are under heal. Still got quite a few Valks that are sort of working their way around the base. Unfortunately, they have completely ignored that jump spell. And that's just what Valks do. They just kind of go around in circles. What are you going to do? Queen almost accomplished her goal of popping that Lava Hound, which is just fantastic. Exactly what he wanted the queen to do. So he's got 2 poison spells there for her. Jack's finally learned how to use a poison spell. Going to get those pups taken care of. And then the queen will be back on her walk. She's going to take down the Expo and these 2 Teslas. And this is going to start working on some walls. Valks over here got a couple of pups on them that split off from the queen. They're going to start beating through the wall, and the pups are going to be hitting them the whole time. So really the queen doing the bulk of the work right here. Here come the Valks, going to beat through those walls. Skeleton Trap's going to be absolutely no problem for Valks, not even going to slow down. And there they are in the center, going to take out the Clan Castle, the Town Hall, the Tesla, those Expos. Piece of cake. Lava Pup still causing him problems, but finally those archers and wizards come along and take care of the pups, and now there's just one building left. Of course, the troll builder hut in the corner, and that is going to be the 3-star for Jack. So well done there, Jack. I am pleased to see that you are finally using poison spells. That is a step in the right direction. And Jack's other 3-star was right there on number 7, but we're going to drop down and take a look at number 8. Corey, though, doing it with Valks, no queen walk this time, and she is going to drop in a golem and use some wizards to create a funnel down here. Unfortunately, this might be the only clan castle they had that did not have a Lava Hound in it, which she's going to find out as soon as the golem steps in range. Here comes the dragons and the balloons. Also has that queen beating on the golem, so the golem's taking a huge amount of damage right now. Those wizards are going to come over and take out the queen, and then will eventually come over and help with the clan castle, but by the time they do, that golem is split into golemites, and that is bad news. Queen goes down, in go the wall breakers and the Valks. Dragon's eventually going to go down with the poison and the wizards on him, and so she's got 3 heal spells and a rage that she's going to use to keep her Valks going, but unfortunately her Valks split on her pretty bad. Really 3 different groups of Valks going through this base, which is not good. It means she's not going to get a whole lot of value out of those heal spells because she'll only be able to heal a few at a time, and she does go ahead and drop the first one right there on that batch of Valks. The king is going to come over and get their attention, and they will take down the king, and meanwhile there's another group that is working its way around the outside of the base as Valks do, and for some reason one Valk splits off and is going to actually come up here until the cannon targets it and take out some of those buildings, and the rest are just going to stay here beating on this wall, taking damage from several defenses, wizard tower, cannon, archer tower, which is bad news. But her queen, look at that queen. Low health, already used the ability, still hanging on because she's only got that mortar, and it's going to take a really long time for that mortar to kill her queen. The king over here on the other side is going to pop that ability soon, see if he can tear through some of these walls to kind of help out a little bit. Queen is very low on health, does eventually take out the town hall, then goes to work on that mortar, and Corey, though, gets a little greedy with this rage, in my opinion, drops it just barely outside of the Valk's range, so they have to beat through that wall before they get the benefit of that rage. So really great idea to drop that rage to help them get through the wall, but just off by a hair right there. They do eventually get into the rage and break through, and then all that is left are these trash buildings on the outside, and the mighty Archer Queen taking care of business, shooting through that wall, and that is going to be the 3-star for Corey, though. Well done. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at one final attack, and it is going to be an epic attack by Chief, our number 10, taking out their number 10, and he's doing it with dragons. So as you can see, this is a fully maxed out Town Hall 11, and Chief, unfortunately, I feel like maybe this was an accident. He's only got 2 spells cooked instead of the 4 that he can hold. So hopefully those 2 lightnings and that quake are going to be enough to take out this base. He's got to worry about this cannon right here. Definitely going to cause some problems for his heroes, and if he drops those in just a minute. The enemy clan castle goes down very quickly. His king is working on the enemy king, and the dragons do eventually take out that Grand Warden. He's got his archer queen in the back, sniping over those dragons. Dragons are going to get locked onto the town hall. That cannon right there shooting directly at his barbarians. They are taking some serious damage from that cannon, and they're stuck on the town hall, so they're not going over to the cannon yet. And that cannon is almost going to ruin his raid right there. Almost loses that barbarian, but he does hang on to stay alive until the end of the raid. And as you can see, he's got 4 dragons still in the bag for cleanup, plus his clan castle. And of course, that Zap Quake going to come in huge for him if he runs a little low on time. So great job, Chief, getting the 3-star on this Town Hall 11. This is a Town Hall 9 hitting a Town Hall 11, everybody. Very impressive attack. Absolutely crushed it. And only used 7 dragons, still had 4 in the bag. That is how Klaven's attack. Well done, Chief. So that is going to do it for this war recap. Congratulations to Korean Kingdom. The only explanation for your victory is that you are cheaters who have no honor. That is the only possible way that the Klavens could be defeated. And also that we could not get a star on one of your bases. But mostly, you are without honor, Korean Kingdom, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Thank you all very much for watching this war recap, and I will see you in the next one with more accidental 3-stars.